Hi everyone, it's the 21st of October. Now we have big things happening on the precious metals, obviously, from last week. And there's also massive moves in the uranium space, which I've been covering for like since forever, really. Almost since 2014, when I started blogging, free blogging. So that was one of my themes, and uranium now is paying off. So I have two things to tell you this morning. So one is just recently I've been approached by one of the kind of well-known guys in the Twitter space. I'm not going to name him. I've known him since 2015. I even met him in person, and I I always felt he's quite dodgy. He mentioned me back then quite a few things, and I basically stopped talking to him. Even on the like, hey, hi, how are you? That's it, nothing else. And back then he offered me some email lists that he can share with me, which is of course not for the GDPR. It's not legal. Well, it's not really a crime. Maybe it is. I don't know. But either way, I didn't want to have anything to do with him. Um, and just recently, he said hi to me just out of nowhere. And then he mentioned about a coin that is called LOL, Laughing Out Loud coin. I think LOL coin, which is trading only on MEXC uh, exchange, which is very dodgy exchange, and all the new coins come there. They're for pump and dump schemes. He said we are quite a few traders and we are controlling this and that. He used some fancy words saying, "Oh yeah, we're going to take this coin where it belongs. So you want to join us?" And I said, "Look, I don't want to have anything to do with it. Good luck to you." But I look at the chart and it looks like a pump and dump, which hurts a lot of people. Good luck to you, but I'm not going to be a part of it. That's it. That was it. And he like, okay, thank you. Thanks for looking, blah, blah. So I just want to warn you about these things. Okay. I've been telling you for a long time that most of these coins are, uh, are not worth anything. So don't fall in love with these coins. And secondly, some of them are really literally pump and dump. Like people get really, really hurt. People lose their shirts, their houses, and everything because they listen to the wrong people. They get rugged. He used that word, by the way. The initial investors were rugged, so we're gonna take it to where it belongs, something with like fancy fucking words. So I don't want to name him, but he has um, over 50, 60,000 followers. He's known, he has a website. I really dislike him. Really, I've always disliked him, but this time is I just but I can't name him. It's not worth it. Um, Secondly, I'm going to make a video, actually two videos, for one for precious metals miners and one for uranium miners. But they are going to be available only for the stocks members. I'm not going to give access to the video members, daily video members, because daily video is only for the daily like futures updates and precious metals, as I always do in coin updates. But the stocks members get the stocks videos. So it's basically I'm going to look at the miners videos, miners, precious metals miners, which I've been doing for a long time, and the uranium miners. And the reason is very, very obvious. Obvious. It's stocks members pay for it for stocks analysis, and they should get it. As simple as that. And it's also fair to me, where I spend hours and hours to make the videos and find those setups. And since March, some of the members, I think most of the members, got into the precious metals because of my videos and because of my calls on the stocks channel. and they are sitting on very healthy profits, and there is so much more upside coming up because of last week's breakouts. So the videos on uranium and precious metals miners are going to cover those. So if you want to switch from daily video, or if you want to add, so daily videos are also included in the stock. So if you want to switch from the daily videos to the stocks, it's only £39 a month extra. And if you're a futures member and you want to add the stocks, that's also only 39 because the bundle package is priced lower. Okay, so so instead of 79, it's 118 pounds. So that's it. So let's have a look at S&P 500 ES. You can see the golden resistance, right? We broke out, came down, and we rallied, and it reversed there. That's why I put that golden top line now, because it is now a confirmed resistance. And there is no trend from this, because I was looking into it this morning. It didn't bounce off the support right there. Or maybe it is, like it's right there, quite honestly. Maybe it will bounce, maybe not. But what matters here is that, yeah, something like this. So it's not really bouncing off the red bottom band. So I'm going to remove that from the picture. It doesn't matter because it's still bullish as long as this golden support holds. But I closed the SPX long. I closed the DAX long just this morning, just considering that we may be up for a pullback. The purple bottom band, if it breaks this golden support, the purple bottom band will be the next potential support. It's going to be around 5,800. But is it going to get there? I doubt it. I think we also have, if we are pulling back, how far this pullback can reach. It may be this year. So I'm going to put this in, well, what color? Blue. Let's put this in blue, right? That blue bottom band together with the purple, that should be an kind of a potential support that is approaching. SPX cash is the same. You can see the red bottom band is not holding, which is why I closed the long that we were holding since 57.60. And I think if we want to see it further, it has to break this golden top band, right? Maybe touch there, pull back, and then break it to the upside. The ultimate target is still that red top band right there, that red top band. That's the minimum target, or the green top band, right? That green, which is going to be 6,000. So we'll see, but the melt up continues, and Dow Jones has already broken that blue top band, which is, it's looking extremely bullish. The signal was, of course, that green bull flags breakout, or the green bottom band. And the Dow Jones cash is also, look, it's also approaching that blue top band right there. And then from there, we'll see it coming down. So maybe we'll see it coming down, or if it completely ignores that blue top band, we should get to that golden top band, which is over 45, maybe 46,000. So all in all, the bulls are in full control, and they are not taking any prisoners. It's like so strong. It's just getting a little bit overdone. Clearly, I'm getting a little bit worried now. Yeah, we have been riding these waves for quite some time, but is a deeper pullback closer? We don't know yet. I don't want to speculate. I don't want to pick any tops. I don't want to get you into a short position or something, because buying the pullbacks is still the trade since the lows of 22. So it is still very strong. This market is still extremely strong. Nasdaq is inside the purple uptrend, I believe, which is also the golden. And the golden bottom band would be, of course, like this. So that's 20. This is the low of 22 October. but I'm going to remove it from the picture. This is more like the internal. This is the low of August. We bounced off it, massive rally. And I think ultimately it's going to get to a new all-time high, just like Dow Jones and S&P. And NASDAQ cash is, the purple is green here. So let me put this in purple just to have the same color coding. And the blue resistance, obviously, you can remember we came down from that, then we broke out, back tested it three times, and then it rallied higher. And I think that purple bottom band may get tested, and if it does, we rally to break that golden resistance. So the golden resistance held, and we have been pulling back. Maybe we'll see some more downside, and the purple bottom band is at 19,850, 19,800, 19,850. So if it gets there, I think we're going to see it rallying again. Russell is pulling back a little bit. You can see it's back to the previous highs now. This is a very significant resistance zone. I'm going to put it in rectangle, right? You can see here, this is a very serious resistance zone. Every time we got there, 1, 2, 3, this is the fourth time we're pulling back. And for a proper breakout, obviously it has to take this out, get to the green top band, and ultimately, let me put this also in the longer term charts. That blue top band is our guidance and is our target, which is 2470-ish, 2465. That's the ultimate target. FTSE, let's put it on the 4-hourly chart. It couldn't break that purple resistance just yet. And the golden, of course, you can see the golden top band was the target once it broke the green, and it got there, pulled back. You can see two back tests on that green broken resistance. Now the purple resistance has to be broken, and which should break also that golden top band. Anything above 84.40 is a buy signal for FTSE. And DAX is pulling back now. And I'm going to put it like this. So this wedge, right, this golden resistance, short-term resistance, couldn't be broken. I thought it would, but this morning we broke it down, which is why I closed the long. That was a nice, 300, I think 300 ticks we took. Yeah, we opened it right here at 265 and we closed it at 565 after this break. So that's lovely, and it's now coming closer to that purple potential support, or maybe kind of rail. This is the low of August. So it's coming into this zone. Let me show you also the long term. That green broken resistance is getting another back test, right? So it is broken and it's getting back tested, right? So it is still looking very bullish. So CAC, the French index, this was sharpshooting. In last week's video, I said the purple, this is the bull flag that was broken, okay? And it didn't get a back test proper, but it went up. Then we broke down the blue support and back tested it. And that green, so I said the purple top band is a potential resistance. And the green one, of course, is a resistance. And this is a double potential resistance. And that's exactly where it reversed. This is not too bad for something that was potential, and now it's holding. So where do we go from here? Obviously, if it wants to come down to the black bottom band, I would expect a big bounce, maybe even break it to the upside. Or if it bounces, comes down to break it, then we get to the 7,000 and then a massive rally from there. So I'm going to remind you that red bottom band, obviously that is, right, this is the low of October 22, right? And we may get to that level below 7,000. That would be 6,825. It's a long shot, okay? But if it gets there, then I think we're going to see a massive bounce off it. But the first bounce should come off the black bottom band. And TLT is now trying to recover. It didn't touch that red support just yet, red line. I mean, if it does bounce, then we should see the rally continuation. ZN, the 10-year treasury note, that green potential downtrend is still on, and that's why bonds are still correcting. Oil is slightly up this morning, but I think there is more, something like this, right? That blue potential or broken resistance with news may get a back test eventually while we are basically raising all these gains. This is what I'm still expecting, and around somewhere around there, which is 66.50, we may see a bounce. And is it forming a kind of a downtrend? So let's see. Yes, if that red top band holds, if it rises all the way to that 72.50, then I think it's going to form the downtrend to come down to 66.50. Okay, and Brent oil again, long term bearish, but is it going to break out? I think, sorry, long term consolidation, but we still haven't seen a nice breakout just yet. I think eventually we're going to erase the gains from the Iran-Israel tension, and then we rally maybe to break that golden resistance. Gold spot chart has been a massive success. Obviously, that red-blue double support at 26.05, right? Somewhere around 26.05, yes. And then we rallied, back tested it, and it has rallied from 26.40 to 27.40, almost $100. And the obvious target is still that red top band. That's the minimum target for the spot chart. And on the futures, continuous futures, this green top band together with the red, maybe that green first, maybe it will completely get ignored and we get to the red top band, which is 28.25. It's 27.50, which I've been calling for some time. 27.50 has been my target. Purple bull flag, blue bull flag, back tested and rallied. I hope you were all buying it. I didn't buy it because I was long silver. This purple resistance is now broken. This is exactly what I wanted to see. Now, is it going to? So the big question now is, are we going to see, just a second, let's have a look at it on the long term, okay? So, oops, sorry, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, so let's throw some lines at it. Okay, this is exactly where it stopped. So I'm going to switch to, right, just bear with me, please. Yeah, that one. Okay, so if you look at it on the golden, so look at the golden, right, this is the low of COVID. First, second touch, third touch, we bounced, we broke the blue major resistance. We didn't even back test it. I had hoped we'd come back to 25 and rally. We didn't. That's why after the break of the red resistance, I bought it. Now it is at the golden internal resistance right there, right? You can see it's getting tested right now, but ultimately, this here is our target. Okay, if you look at it this way, this is where the trend started. This is where this low, it's rallied, came down, consolidate, and now it's breaking up. And I think we're going to get to 60. Yes, unbelievable, but yes, it's not so unbelievable because we already had the multi-year breakout. That's the high of 2011. And why not? Gold did it. So silver should also get to a new all-time high, especially if this golden internal resistance can be taken out. And we are almost there. And it is a minimum target of 35. So we will reevaluate, but I don't think it is going to drop below this purple broken resistance again. We may come down for a back test, but then after that, we should see more rally. Silver continuous futures is the exact same position. And if we look at the daily chart right there, same golden channel, and I'm going to put the internal there. right there. It is. This is why it stopped earlier this year, right? You can see here there is merit to it. Yeah, there is merit to this internal resistance, and it's getting tested once again. This is the high of earlier this year in May, June time, and we are already over it. And this is now making higher highs, and I don't think it's going to top anytime soon. We should see the break of that golden resistance, and that would open the way for 50 plus. This year is one of the best calls. This is platinum spot chart. The green broken resistance got back tested here. The purple bull flag broken and back tested. The red internal resistance is gone. Now we're going to get to the next red internal resistance. You can see here that beautiful backtest on that red internal broken resistance now became a support. Look at that. Beautiful, right? That's beautiful. Now we are going to get to the 1035, 1037, okay? And we get to 1050 or so, ultimately, and then we'll see whether it ignores the red top band entirely or we pull back from there. It's very different on the platinum futures, continuous futures, because you can see I gave you this one, right? Green plus purple, purple top band, broken and back tested. I don't know what you need really to make money from platinum or gold or silver for that matter. I've been quite spot on. I have to take credit here. The golden resistance broken and back tested twice. This is almost the third back test. The golden resistance is now broken. Look at this beauty. It's broken. Now, it's a very critical level because it is now back testing the blue into like previous major resistance is getting tested again, and the red top band is there. So is it going to reverse, which is going to be 1038 on the futures, the current futures contract? If we see it may even come down really big time to form this red bull flag. This is extremely important. Nat gas is coming down after reversal at the green resistance. It's probably going to come down to the golden support rail, maybe bounce, and then a break to the downside to reach 130. And you can see here the red on the November contract. It has broken the red support and it's back testing it. 2317. 2317. Yeah, we are still on the November contract. And copper continues. You can see it back tested the golden support. It's now out of the wedge. And on the December contract, it's the same. The wedge is broken, and we may get a back test. I don't think we will, but maybe it will come down to us 435 or so. But then from there, I'm expecting the rally continuation. Palladium is almost breaking out. Look at this. I've been showing this for quite some time. That blue top band is breaking out. 1, 2, 3 touch, actually almost 4 touches. Now the 5th touch is breaking, and I think the ultimate break is this golden resistance, which is going to be 1125. If it does break that one as well, then yes, then massive upside. Already Palladium looking very, very bullish, really, right here. And of course, the uptrend is this red one. You can see the green, we bottomed out, and now it's getting ready to break that blue top band. I'm going to remove that one. Yeah, this is much more precise. Okay, the blue top band is being broken after the backtest of the green support. Let's have a look at euro. Is trying to bounce off the green support. You can see the green major resistance that was broken and backtested. This is the second backtest, and it erased all these gains, or maybe we'll see one more, just a little dip, and then rally. Pound sterling is at the golden support zone. That is the previous resistance. Now it's holding as support. And is it going to bounce off the red support rail as well? So this is, I think we're not going to go below this support, and I think we are ready to rally. pound sterling is ready to rally. And the reason, of course, is this golden major resistance that was broken and back tested. So long-term bullish in my view, and target is 145. US dollar Japanese yen is trying to climb beyond that green resistance. And if it does, I think it's going to get to 152. And of course, if it smashes through that blue resistance, we have more upside, maybe to erase all these. I mean, gain back all this spikes down. But is it going to? I mean, I would, of course, normally expect the 150 to hold to start the next leg down. And the XY, it wants to gain back this news-related action. It gets to, I think, last chances to at least. I mean, I think it already did most of it gained back most of it. Is it going to get to 104 and then come down? I'm very, very hard to say. Let's have a look at the current action, right? So I'm now going to show you this as a channel, right? This is why it bounced off it. Now, if we see it breaking down, I think there's going to be the sell-off starts. The sell-off starts, yes. Aussie dollar is about to rally. I think that red broken resistance got back tested and ready to bounce, ready to jump, and so is Kiwi. And Kiwi is back testing the golden resistance that was broken. It became a support, and it still is there. It's still holding. Yes, a little bit sloppy, but it's still holding in my view. And let's have a look at agris. Coffee is, reversed at the blue top band. It's now coming down to that purple support rail. Okay, I'm going to put it in red. Let me put this in red just to be a bit more precise on compared to the other one, because this one is also coffee, the weekly chart. So and I made that one red as well, same. But the purple broken resistance is still holding as support, which gives me hope for coffee and wheat. So I shorted wheat at 572 last week because of the failure of this green bull flag. And it came down pretty hard and broke it. It kind of penetrated back in, which is obviously slightly worrying. But I think we're going to keep on coming down. And on the December contract is the same. Let me put this, it's that red. I think on the continuous, we should put it red to have the same, because we're talking about the same formation, okay? On the December contract, this red bull flag is failing, which is why I think we're going to come down. And soybeans also is still, you can see the golden downtrend is still bearish, and it already erased all these gains, right? So I was hoping that we're going to break out of the golden, but it may get to a new low. I'm actually shorting wheat as a hedge to my long soybeans position. I still hold long soybeans, and I'm kind of trapped, but I'm going to keep it. The golden downtrend on soybeans, November contract. Corn, I think, is ready to come down. You can see this support zone. I mean, if it does break, we'll erase all these gains. And let me put this, kind of a rectangle here. There's support, but of course, if it does break, it may come down to 375. And the December contract is already very bearish because of the broken purple bear flag. First the golden, then the green, then the purple. That's why I think we're going to see it coming down to erase these gains, at least this spike, which is at 385. And cocoa is inside the blue bull flag, but it has to break out. And cocoa December, it reversed at the gold blue internals. So I think maybe it will come down and then rally. Soy sugar, March contract is the most important. The blue bull flags breakout will be bullish, but at the moment there is a chance to get it to the green bottom band. And cotton is trying to reclaim the failed golden bull flag. It's a little bit, so I'm going to put it something like this, a little bit like tongue in the cheek moment for cotton. I mean, If it touches the golden, pulls back, and then maybe it will form this golden bull flag because the previous one was not really very precise. Okay, now very important days for coins. Obviously, I've been talking about this red arc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many touches? And let's have a zoomed in view. I want to say it's broken, but it doesn't act like it is broken, which is why it worries me right now. It still worries me. You can see here that red top band. You can see it's coming down today. It's 68, and it touched 69,400. So it really has to get beyond 70, 71, and then come down for a back test and then rally. This is not a very clean breakout. And Ethereum has to also confirm the breakout. This is why, Ethereum is still warning us. Okay, there is still an if, because it couldn't break the red resistance, that one, and it didn't touch the golden top band, obviously, which is a potential major resistance, potential. If it touches it, it may come down pretty hard. And of course, this red major resistance as well, which is at 2,900. So BNB, the Binance coin, is still looking good, but it has to really decide to break this or break that. So very, very peculiar, very, very crucial moments for all coins. Solana is almost there at the golden top band, 165. So maybe we'll pull back off the purple bottom band, massive rally. That's possible. Monero has to break 185, that green top band. Ripple has to break 65 cents. Fetch AI, it is inside this little green bull flag. You can see this little bull flag has to be broken. It's a very, very textbook bull flag. It already broke out of the golden bull flag. Of course, if it comes down to the green, bounce and rally, that would be very bullish. Data, golden bull flags breakout, maybe it is looking good. OM dash has to break out of this blue wedge to the upside, of course. Or of course, like it gets to the blue, comes down and then breaks it. I need a third touch to call it a wedge, really. And Dogecoin, wow, massive. This is really strong. And the reason is this blue bull flag, excuse me, the green bull flag was broken and back tested. The blue bear flag is broken to the upside. This is exactly what I said when I was explaining you if their Dogecoin has to rally, if Dogecoin wants to rally, it has to break that blue top band, which it did. Now, where do we go from here? This giant uptrend, the red one, was broken and back tested. So is it going to be able to break back in? This is the big question for Dogecoin. Okay, so we'll see. FTM looking okay, right? CAS not so okay. That red support was broken. The green bottom band has to hold. PAL still hasn't broken that blue top band, right? All of these breakout attempts or setups haven't really been fulfilled, apart from Fetch AI, for example. All of them are still struggling to really move beyond their bullish structures, and that's why I'm a little worried. And the fact that Bitcoin still hasn't made a big move also kind of worries me. I'm of course I am free to worry. I'm a trader. We need the action by the price to say this is now going to rally. So I am a worrier when the lines or the formations don't play out, and so far they haven't really. Like Pepe may break out of the black like triangle. That may be a massive triangle, but of course if it breaks it down, that should be bearish. Chainlink tested that purple top band. This is good. Third touch. maybe come back to the red bottom band and then break out. That would be massive rally. Jasmy is still, if it touches the green plus purple, we may see a big rally on Jasmy. Shiba has to break the golden resistance at 23. IOTA, yeah, the blue downtrend is still intact. If it can be broken, I think there's going to be a big rally to start to break out of the purple wedge. And TIA has to break $6, $7, $6.8 actually. AVE, not much. Venri, you can see that this here was the potential support at the second, now the third. Venri is inside this green bull flag. And of course, it has to break the blue and green both together at 12 cents, 12, 13, anything above 13, 14 cents, you got to buy Venri. That's as simple as that. And Zcash, so far, I mean, it's, you can see the blue channel, right? The top band has only one touch. Maybe according to other stock or the other exchanges, other data providers, it may have tested this blue top band already 3 times. I'm not sure, but Bitfinex hasn't really, according to Bitfinex data, the blue top band hasn't been broken. ACH slightly positive because of the wedge breakout, and Cardano hasn't really broken out. AVAX, Chilis, the green downtrend is still on. Theta has to rally. Ton, Uni, Ton coin, yeah, maybe it gets to the green and then come down and then breaks out, maybe. And finally, Tezos is trying to break that purple top band. Yeah, it is clearing it slowly, but it has to break the green resistance, which is at 80 cents. Anything above 80 cents, Tezos is going to look good. All right, guys, take care. Keep in touch.